this video is basically about a combination of Cator Oil and Jamaican Castor Oil. So I'm going to tell you the reasons, the why and the how I apply it into my beard. So if this video is for you, you want to improve your hair growth, your beard growth, you want to improve the long-term health and longevity, make sure to watch. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to arccway, a new direction of a modern man. And today's video, I want to give a big shout out to Zachary. He's from France. So bonjour, je m'appelle tout le comme ça. Je suis un styliste YouTuber. And so all my fans from France, I want to give a big shout out to you guys and big shout out to Zachary for just basically commenting in the section down below and basically the reason why I'm doing this video. So if this is your first time checking out the YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe down below so you guys can get the latest content updates of what I'll be posting, and also check out the IG page where I'll be posting more content for you guys on a daily basis. So the combination between Cator Oil and Jamaican Castor Oil is beneficial for your beard. Cator Oil is going to help you with improving your beard formation, but also it's an antioxidant, which means it's going to help you prevent infections and long-term damages to your beard. And so Cator Oil also helps with cleaning the pores. So applying Cator Oil into your beard is actually the key, so that way you can actually clean the pores at the same time, and it actually benefits your hair growth. The next component is dryness of the skin. Applying Cator Oil into the beard, especially the dryness of your beard, is actually going to help it with the less of the dryness, but also the moisturization. So applying Cator Oil into your beard is very, very key from there too. So last but not least is the flakiness of the skin. You don't want your skin to flake, you don't want it to break down, you want it to have a long-term health. So if any of those benefits actually apply to you, make sure to check out the Cator Oil video right there so you guys can see more components of Cator Oil and how to apply it into your beard and why I use it. So now I'm going to show you the brief highlight of Jamaican Castor Oil and why it's beneficial. So Jamaican Castor Oil comes from Africa, and it was actually moved to Jamaica and it was more produced out there. So essentially in the continent of Africa, it was where it's derived. So the castor oil bean is where you get the essence of this product. Applying Jamaican Castor Oil is the natural component to your health. So this was used in the cooking, this was used in the hair, this was used in the beauty. Applying castor oil is actually going to help you improve your hair follicles, improve the long-term health, improve so many benefits into your skin, into your hair. So just to name a few things that Jamaican Castor Oil can do for you, you want to stay from pharmaceutical items, you want to go for natural based ingredients and items. So Jamaican Castor Oil will help you stimulate your beard growth and your hair growth, so that is a very good key, the reason why you should actually have it. Next one is improving your beard health. You want to have products that improve your beard health. You don't want to go for anything that is not natural based when it comes to improving your beard health. Your hair won't lie, your skin won't lie, so it'll actually show you and actually respond to the chemicals that you'll be applying to your beard or your skin. But at the same time, applying natural base, it has a lot more benefits, not only for your skin, but also for your hair. So another reason why you should apply Jamaican Castor Oil into your beard is that it helps soften your beard. There is a hot oil treatment that you can use to apply into your beard that is used with Jamaican Castor Oil, where you kind of put it into your beard, you put a bag over it, and you kind of let it heat up. And then that's another way of like a deep conditioning within your hair follicles with the Jamaican Castor Oil. So now that I've showed you guys the benefits of applying Cator Oil and Jamaican Castor Oil into my beard, I'm gonna show you guys how I use it into my beard. So the first thing I usually do, I get the Cator Oil, I put maybe 1 or 2 drops. 1 drop is enough. Sometimes it's really strong on the content. Based on who you are, if you want it to be a little watered down, I'll usually put like half a drop at best, and then I'll complement it with like a teaspoon of black castor oil. Black castor oil is very thick, so it comes out very slow, but at the same time I would suggest even put half a teaspoon of that. So put those two components in together, make sure you give it a good mix, and then rub it into your hand, and then start patching it into your beard, and then use your fingertips to start massaging it into your beard, so that way it can actually have a deep down conditioning of your beard, so it moisturizes your skin but also your hair follicles. So that, most importantly, after that, pick it out with my hair pick, and after that I actually kind of style it with my hand, and after that is pretty much how I complete my process. So it is very simple, guys. I just want to show you guys what I do and how I do it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, make sure you guys subscribe down below, and also write it down in the comments in the section down below. So if you guys like this type of content, make sure you guys subscribe down in the section down below. Also hit me up with a comment where you guys can probably be featured within the next video, or maybe I'll just do a spin-off to your comment with a video and give you guys a shout out as well. So yet again, guys, thank you guys for watching this Cator Oil and Jamaican Castor Oil combination. So yet again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching Arcway, a new direction of a modern man. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.